Good morning, friends. Aaron here with WYRE. So, um, I have been chatting with a number of MSP business leaders and a number of other business leaders, customers of WYRE's, and there is a pretty common feeling that's going around right now when it comes to AI and AI tools, which is I don't even know where to get started. And that's totally fair. It is a very fast moving world right now, and it is easy to feel like you're in a river and you're getting swept away. There's so many things happening, so many new things coming out almost weekly. Uh, at least once or twice a quarter, the major LLM labs are releasing new models with new capabilities. And if you're not staying on top of it, it is really easy to feel lost. So I want to acknowledge that as a normal feeling, first and foremost. Um, I fully acknowledge that it is a time where it's just easy to get overwhelmed and really not know where to start. So today I want to take a few minutes to give some practical tips for getting started with AI in your business. Whether you're a managed service provider or you're a customer of a managed service provider. So first and foremost, pick a model. When I say pick a model, I should be a little bit clearer. Pick whichever tool you want to use. If that's ChatGPT, great. If it's Claude, my personal favorite, awesome. If it's Gemini, even if it's Copilot, just pick. That's the that's the first place to start. Pick one of the labs or pick one of the models and go with it. If you're getting started for the first time, what I would advise against, if you are not particularly inclined to doing deep technical dives, is trying to run your own model, trying to do something like Olama or LLM Studio. Take it easy, uh, unless you want to get into it, that is. But just pick, right? Claude, Gemini, ChatGPT, Copilot. Pick one of them. The next thing is don't treat it like a chatbot or a glorified search engine. Have it tackle a problem for you. Think about those things that you do day in and day out that are tedious, that, if you could have somebody else do it for you, you would, or in this case, something else, and have it tackle that problem. If it is writing a report, have it write a report. Now, don't just blindly accept it. Of course, that goes without saying. Whatever problem you have AI tackle for you, trust but verify, right? Verify the results are quality, that you're not getting a hallucination. Verify that the information is accurate. I'm going to put an asterisk here uh, because there's lots of tuning you can do, especially if you're using something like Claude. You can give it skills that help with accuracy. You can hook it up to things like MCP servers, which I talk a lot about. Um, and those help with making sure that you get accurate results and things that just aren't pulled from thin air. So pick a model, pick a problem, and then write it up. Have the AI tool of choice write up a document about what it did and how you got started. Claude is really great at this because if you're using something like Claude Code, which is my daily driver, all of your information, all of your chats rather, are stored locally. So every time you have a chat with Claude, it's going to drop it into a file. And so you can actually go back and say, hey, Claude, let's look through this session and write up what we did in a way that I can share this with my teammates. You could have a prompt that you could do the same thing with the other models. Generally, when I'm talking to folks about how to prompt, I just do something like ripe. So that's give it a role, give it the information, give it the process, and then give it the expectations that you have. And we're getting to an era where prompt engineering isn't nearly as important, but that still gives you, as a novice in AI, some pretty good footing to go off of. And so once you've done that, repeat it, right? Repeat the problem and the knowledge sharing, because the more that you do that, the more that you repeat problems, you're going to start to build this muscle for tackling increasingly more complex problems. And as you tackle those problems and as you do the knowledge share, there's plenty of opportunities to talk with colleagues about how they're doing things. Now, in some future videos, I'll share what some of those more complex problems look like. But for now, remember these 3 easy steps to get started. Pick a model, find a problem, write it up. So try those 3 things first and see where that gets you. And if you find this helpful, let me know. I would love to chat more about it.